guys, part 5 of FTL. Thanks for coming back and checking out how the adventure goes for the good old why not. So we're gonna go to our next sector. We have rock controlled or a nebula, which I don't wanna go to a nebula. I hate navigating them and just having no sensors, and half the time there's like storms, which we experienced earlier. It's just not a good time. So we're going to skip over nebulas if we can. Now, I don't have a lot of stuff or money scrapped for that store. So I go here, then here. Yeah, that might work out. So we'll go to this beacon first. If I hit up the store, I'm going to at least buy some gas, because gas seems to be a problem that we're having consistently. So we find a slug cruiser and a rock ship at a standoff, both with weapons armed and ready to fight. You could intervene before this gets out of hand. So let's see what's going on. The slug captain explains that they upgraded the rock ship reactor, and now the thick boulder heads are refusing to pay for the work done. The rock captain says the slime balls did a poor job, and it's not worth their agreed upon price. Just 10 scrap to pay off the debt. Demand the rock ship pay or leave. So if I demand the rock ship pays, I'm going to assume they're going to be like, we're going to attack you, and then I'm going to have to fight a rock ship. So I'm just going to pay their debt and see what happens. So you pay off the debt. The rock captain still seems annoyed. Slug's getting their undeserved scrap, but at least the situation remains peaceful. Slug offers their thanks and your help to jump away. Their true appreciation is questionable, but at least you can get back to your mission. So I just spent 10 scrap for nothing. Cool. Oh well. So you cross paths with a store. So yeah, so we're gonna buy all of the gas that we can, or that they have, I guess. What else do these guys have? Oh, they have a halberd beam. Or a halberd beam. Slow but reliably standard weapon beam. Repair arm, scrap recovery arm is nice to have. I don't want the stun bomb. It does nothing for me. I'm gonna sell that. Which is one away from affording this beam weapon. I kind of want the beam weapon, so I'm gonna sell this. And how much does this sell for? 40. The defense scrambler. I'll sell the defense scrambler. I literally haven't used it at all yet, and we're gonna buy this halberd beam, and let's just fix the ship. Cool. So is there anything that I can upgrade? I can upgrade the weapon system, but I can't afford power to actually use it yet. So that's kind of a waste. But that's okay. Let's just jump to the next beacon. Hopefully we didn't make any grievous errors there that completely will fuck us over later. So you find a disabled rock transport floating near the beacon. You consider stripping it of useful parts, but are uncertain why it's there in the first place. Let's just strip the ship. Let's do it. The rock patrol jumps in while you are salvaging the ship. The message: "You filthy pirates, prepare to die." You doubt explaining your mission will convince them of your need. So we got 1 fuel, 1 drone, and 26 scrap before they showed up, which is good. So let's chain laser their shields and burst laser their weapons. These guys do have a 2-level shield, so that's going to be annoying. What gets super annoying is when you start seeing enemy ships that have a 4-layer shield, because then it's like ridiculous to try to punch through their actual shield. So one of their lasers is offline. Nothing too substantial. The rock guys are immune to fire, so if you remember earlier, I was able to send in my rock guy to that lab that was on fire. But if I burn down any of their rooms, they're not going to take any damage from the fire. So it's kind of shitty. So there, that shot just caught their room on fire, but it's really not going to do much. Oh, right there. If you saw that beam that just stripped across their whole ship, that was my sub-weapon system. If you're in a firefight long enough, it'll kick into action and then do a free attack against them. So that actually was really useful, because now their engines are on fire, their cockpit is down, their weapons are almost offline. So they hail me enough. We are told aliens were a threat to our ways, and you have proved as much. Take this and leave us in peace. You know, I didn't want to fight them. So yeah, this is a pretty peaceful run. We're just going to spare them. We're interacting with hippies. We're listening to cult leaders and getting sweet shields out of it. This is good. So let's move on to the next beacon, which we're going to go to this distress beacon. Arrive at the distress beacon near a small asteroid belt and find a ship partially crashed. Oh, it's the same one. We found another person that was crashed between two asteroids. We're going to use the beam weapon again and save them. 2 fuel, 40 scrap, and anti-personnel drone. I don't think I can use that anti-personnel drone. No, you need a drone system for that. But if I had a drone system, it would basically stay on my ship, and it would kill any enemies that board my ship, so I don't have to sacrifice my own crew members. It's like a little onboard robot. A ship without life forms within a nearby defense asteroid field is giving off a distress call. Shall we investigate? It could be dangerous. Let's search the ship. Find the decaying remains of some kind of ship coated with ice or crystal. Send some crew member to explore. Nearly everything is destroyed or unidentifiable, but one of the weapons appears to be salvageable. There's a strange stasis pod that catches your eye. So I can either take the weapon and any spare scrap, or grab the stasis chamber. Now I don't want the stasis chamber, because it's either going to be an enemy that will like come to life and start attacking my crew, or it'll be a crew member if they like want to work with me. And I already have 7 crew members, so I'm going to take the weapon. Yes! Okay, the flak weapons are tremendous. So your crew grabs what they can and returns to the ship before the asteroid hits. You take a look at what you've recovered once you move clear of the asteroid field. 28 scrap and flak gun Mark II. Awesome. Okay, so I'm actually going to move that flak gun closer up. We're going to turn off the chain laser. Upgrade the ship to have another power supply and turn that flak cannon on. So that's excellent. There is no there's no store nearby, so let's upgrade the ship some more. We're going to add it to the engines so we can evade a little better. Upgrade the, I don't have enough to upgrade the doors. Let's just get another thing in the... Oh, the thing in the thing. Because that makes sense. Alright, so let's go ahead and... could go here, here, and then up. Or straight to the exit. Now let's go down. Let's try to get as much stuff as we can in asteroid field. Great. Mineral-rich asteroids. Scouts taking their presence to be transgression battle stations. Okay, so this is good. So at least we can hit them with our flak cannon. So with flak, it's different than lasers. It's not nearly as precise, but it will shoot all of this debris at the enemy ship, which can be super useful. You'll see in a second when it fires a little thing that just kind of hits all over the place. And sometimes it'll hit adjacent rooms, or it'll... I don't think it ever starts fires, but I know it does a lot of damage, and usually it's pretty good. So the rock ship moves to defensive position, transmits a white flag signal. They seem to be willing to buy their lives. So they want to trade me 4 rockets, a drone, 23 scrap for their lives. Yeah, okay. Again, I'm being peaceful. Being super peaceful. Let's get out of this asteroid field so we can live to see another day. A motley collection, or a motley crew, of rock ships are stationed around this beacon. They have resorted to a pirate's life. Defensive maneuvers. Okay, so they're gonna just try to attack us without any words or anything. Just a big old fuck you. So I actually want to time this shot so that I take down their lasers, or their shields rather. That didn't work out very well. So I'm going to try to do that a little bit better this time. So what I'm going to try to do is burst laser so that the flak hits their ship instead of just hitting their shields. Just requires a little bit of timing. So we're going to go now. See how that goes. Better, but not great. But whatever. See, I mean, they don't even have shields anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. Ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial use of scrap material. Cool. So let's go to this distress signal. Like I said, I can't turn down the distress signal. Somebody might need my help. The ship is emitting a distress beacon. Sorry to bother you, but we're out of fuel. Look, somebody earlier helped me with fuel. I have 12 fuel, they need 4. I feel like I should just give them the fuel. Here you go. You give them the fuel. And they upgraded my reactor. Nice. So I have an extra power in my reactor now, which is excelente. And to the exit. So Sector 5, not too bad, actually. Pretty beneficial. I'm starting to get worried that my ship's not going to have enough firepower to take down the final boss if we do make it to Sector 8. So I'm starting to get worried about that because we're coming up on the end. There's only so many more beacons I'm going to hit and only so much more scrap I'm going to be able to kind of accumulate. Sometimes because this game is randomly generated, it just doesn't work out in your favor and you're just fucked when you get to the last boss because they are the same every time and they have a lot of firepower and you essentially, like Nintendo style, have to beat them 3 times. So there are a number of ships stationed around this rest stop. You immediately receive, if you're looking for some bodies to fill your ship. No, I don't need to hire anybody. We have 7 people already. My payroll's at its max. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys. This has been Sector 5. Check back tomorrow. We will see Part 6 of the FTL adventures. Goodbye.